Next vehicle we are going to feature from tier 11 on the Asia server is Hirschkäfer. Hirschkäfer. This is the tier 11 Gorilla 15. This is the tier 11 German sniper tank destroyer with a special ability that allows you to heat up your gun or preheat your shells or gun, and then you are able to slap them up to 800 damage from your base 550 alpha damage. So basically you have to preheat yourself to the TBV level. So where's the catch, guys? The catch is that once you reach that 800 maximum alpha, or high explosive reaches up to 960, so it scales with that. If you shoot and penetrate anything with less than 800 hit points, you are guaranteed to get the kill. And with an ammo rack as well. You are guaranteed to ammo rack your enemies who have less than 800. And so far, this tank is very plotty, tricky tank to figure out. Like, to figure out in a way if is it like straight out bad or what the hell is going on. We have had situations where this tank can cook, and we have had situations where I feel more helpless than ELC even 90 with standard rounds against mouse. Even less helpless. So in this video I'm going to show you quite some gameplay actions, and hopefully this will give you an idea of what this tank can do, what this tank could do, how it looks like, how the ability works. You're going to see plenty of ability uses over here, plenty of ammo racks, comparing it to TBV as well, which arguably can be better tier 11 tank than this one over here, for many reasons, not having fully rotating turret and so on. So this is my setup I decided to use. Maybe ventilation instead of bounty aiming, thinking about that as well to get the view range higher. This could be ventilation option over here as well, because the accuracy is already pretty damn good. With this setup, however, my stats are like this. 550 space alpha damage, but using the skill, you get it up to 557. 8 degrees of gun depression. Turret reverse angle is 60-60 when you have it fully upgraded. 3.3 thousand DPM over here. I guess this is counted including that special ability or not. 8 degrees of gun depression, once again fully upgraded. You get something from the upgrade tree as well. I'm going to show it to you. Perfect! Absolutely perfect reload time for a German tank. 9.99. 999, guys. No armor whatsoever, 1950 hit points. Top speed is good, but as I said, the mobility just feels a little bit sluggish. Concealment non-existent. Non-existent. On a tank destroyer. Like, which is... Okay, it has... I can't say non-existent, but it has some after I have the full concealment perk, but concealment... not very happy, and the view range needs some help as well, and that's why I'm thinking maybe I should use the ventilation. And I was talking about the upgrades, guys. So the ability is getting boosted so much. Once you unlock it, it is like once you actually unlock it at first, the ability, all the other things, it is just bad from the starting from here. For example, your upgrades give you extra 10 kilometers per hour window when you can heat up your gun. Before that, you can't go above 10 kilometers per hour. Otherwise, it stops heating it up. With this upgrade, you can go up to 20. Over here, increases the maximum damage bonus by 9%. Over here, increases the maximum dispersion bonus from preheat by 5%. But the last thing is Giga. Reduces the time taken to reach maximum preheat level by 4 seconds, and it already feels like it is taking such a long time. And before you reach that, it takes you 4 seconds longer. And this also, not having fully rotating turret, has good improvements to the Contrivers, plus 5 degrees left and right. B, you get extra gun depression, as I mentioned as well. You get some engine power over here. You get hull rotation speed, engine fire chance, critical hits. You get dispersion during hull traverse. We have gun elevation. We have concealment after firing. But this is absolutely useless, because your concealment after firing is... like, it's non-existent already. This doesn't do anything to it. Like, legitimately. It buffs 3% after firing camo by 10%. It doesn't add 10% to the after firing. It buffs that 3%, so it buffs it by 0.3%, which matters absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Now we have shell penetration over there, and we have shell penetration over there as well, standard shell penetration. So, Hirschkäfer, the best way to show it to you is to simply show it to you in some gameplay action, so enjoy that. So let's come up here, and let's see. Let's do some blind shots. First one, highest alpha, and now let's do 550 alpha. 10-second reloads. Couple shots, why not? Patchet is spotted as well. I'm getting instantly spotted. Instantly spotted. It's quite a big tank as well. Not very hard for the enemies to hit it. Charge up. Nothing to do with it. That was HE at me. Nice. Okay, so that was extra damage compared to DBV. I'm comparing it to DBV, which arguably could be better tier 11. That's why I'm comparing it, guys. To DBV. Ammo rack. Boom! How did I know, guys? I can see the future. Okay. The charge should start straight after. Straight after. I don't think we're gonna win this. There are some doubts in my mind. But this could be a loss. Can we get another ammo rack? Pretty please. Ammo rack number 2. Alright. Hilfe! Das ist eine große Scheiße. Eieieiei. Verdammte Schweine. Okay, we did pop some ammo racks over here. We did pop some kills. But, well, you know. I don't think TBV would have been able to carry this game either. So let's simply jump into the next one, guys. Let's simply jump into the next one. We took the hill. Okay, so this position is... This position is useless. I'm instantly lit. This is like... And this is when fully upgraded, by the way. Let's not forget, guys. This speed of the charge up is when this tank is fully upgraded. And the upgrades affected a lot. Like, actually a lot. 956! That's the highest I have ever seen this tank roll. $956. What the hell? What happened? And maybe one thing, like if you have fully heated up the shell or this, it doesn't drop after you have waited for it, you know? Yeah, still you have to stay below certain kilometers to charge it and whatnot, but once you have already done it, what if it doesn't drop anymore? Or would this be too powerful? You know, there's like, this ability is a weird one to balance, honestly. It is a little bit weird one to balance. That's not bad accuracy. That is not bad right here. Okay. Nice. That was the advantage, again. Having reload that is finished faster. Nice, that's the weak spot angle. Well, in this position I have been very impressed with either RNG or accuracy. That went very close, very close. Ooh, hello. How are you? Hello, hello. So I'm slapping them with my 550 alpha or less. Aiming at the commander hatch, hitting commander hatch. Hello? Hello? We have actually changed this side over here, but they're never able to push in from here, so let's just switch the flank. Let's see, maybe we're able to do something over here. They are never going to win that push anymore. Enemy team, I mean. That's a 183. So I'm at full speed, let's see. I'm at full speed. I had to charge. Okay. 11-0. No, those guys are the only ones who we can damage. Plops. Plops and plops. Hirschkäfer, ladies and gentlemen. I honestly do have a lot of mixed feelings about this tank. What I don't like about Hirschkäfer, I don't know why, but even with the experimental turbo I'm having, it feels kind of sluggish. One thing. Second thing, this tank not having fully rotatable turret. Third thing, the ability. The ability, and if we expand on that ability statement over here, how much it gets improved with the upgrade. So basically when you straight out get it, you start charging only up to 10 kilometers per hour, guys. This first modified power takeoff is going to give you extra 10 kilometers in what you can charge your gun up. Then, increase the maximum damage bonus from preheat by 9%. Big upgrade. Increase the maximum dispersion bonus from preheat by 5%. It's like semi-improved aiming unit. And then, the last one reduces the time taken to reach the maximum preheat level by 4 seconds. 4 seconds. That's massive. Without that, it takes you even longer. Like right now, it feels like it takes long. But with this, it would take even longer. So, what do I think about this tank, man? I still can't put my finger on it. I actually still can't put my finger on it. Like, there are situations where this tank and the ability is very strong. You know, let's compare it once again to the DBV. You reload up to, or you heat up to 800, and then you can take 550 after that in 10 seconds, in 9.9 seconds. In DBV, you have 800 alpha. You need to wait for 16 seconds to take another 800 alpha shot. But over here, you could do 800. And then in 10 seconds, extra 550, right? So in many situations, this is just better because you are, you know, the enemy tank is less likely to run away or you not having a shot available, right? Less likely. But getting up to that 800 level is pain. But once you are there, once again, the ability is pretty strong. Eliminates RNG on tanks that have less than 800 hit points. You straight up execute them. This is how we like to call it, because in many games as well, the skill that destroys something or kills something under certain number of hit points usually is called execute, right? And in this case, if the tank has less than your maximum preheat alpha, you are going to execute them with guaranteed ammo rack as well. If you penetrate. Of course, there is that if as well. RNG comes in, penetration, hitting the shot, hitting the weak spot, hitting the tank overall, yada yada yada. You know, that's the powerful. The power of this ability. Getting a guaranteed kill. Right? While the tank, if the tank does not have less than 800 hit points, you still have the chance to high roll, for example, with the 800 alpha, right? So it honestly felt all over the place. Like I feel like to maximize this tank, the skill gap is quite high. So for most of the players, honestly, DBV is just flat out better. Yeah, it felt like it's missing something, like, honestly. Hopefully this gameplay action, what I showed you, this video, guys, is going to help you out a bit. I'm still trying to figure this tank out myself as well. It's like something feels off on this. Something feels off on this. Either the preheat time or something feels weak. So, yeah. Like, I would maybe even much rather jump into Gorilla 15 and slap in that tank. It's a weird one. It is definitely a weird one. And, oh yeah, not having fully rotatable turret. When you have this bloody system, you know, that looks like it wants to go full rotation. Why you limit it? Why you limit it? And it is even more limited before you unlock the traverse angles. You get extra turret traverse limit over here, guys. Extra 5. You get extra gun depression over here. Degrees per second. Gun elevation you get as well. I don't know. Let me know, guys, what you think about that in the comment section. And let me know which tank you would like to see next. Have a good one.